Hey, before we get started, please like, please comment. I look at your likes, I look at your comments. I feel better about myself a lot of the time, half the time. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about hate. Hate, yeah, it's just a really broad subject that a lot of people are affected by every single day, obviously. But the way we deal with hate is something that I haven't addressed in depth very much. So I've seen people who have individuals who hate them, and they make that person's hate their entire world. I think I've been guilty of this in the past, where somebody has hated on me, and I make it so much of a bigger deal than it really is. Because here's the thing, when you turn off your computer, a lot of the hate you experience, if we're talking about the realm of the internet, it goes away magically. Rarely do we have people who actually show up in our lives who hate us, who formerly hated us exclusively on the internet. So that fact alone gives you basically all the power. But I wanted to convey the message that no matter who you are, for the most part, you're going to be hated. Jesus was hated. Martin Luther King was hated so much someone killed him. Abraham Lincoln was hated so much someone killed him. Those were mostly great men. I say that because nobody's perfect. Like, obviously Martin Luther King had his problems. Abraham Lincoln probably had his problems. Jesus, whatever. Anyway, so what I'm saying is, if your skin is white, someone hates you. If your skin is black, someone hates you. If you're a liberal or a conservative, somebody hates you. So you gotta accept, if you want to be happier, you should probably accept the fact that no matter what you do, you're right and you're wrong for the most part. Okay, somebody's gonna agree with you, somebody's gonna disagree with you. Now, where you are self-destructive, where you betray yourself, where you are not your own friend, but your own enemy, is when you obsess over these things. But here's the frustrating thing about a lot of people who are hateful online. It's not legitimate. That is frustrating. A lot of people who are hateful online are pretending. Like, for instance, a while back, there was someone who called themselves Outback Zach. They made hateful videos about me, and then I met them in person, and they acted like they were my friend. I didn't act like I was their friend. In fact, I outright rejected them, because when I say I don't like somebody, I don't like them, you know? So there's this thing online, like for instance with Rice Gum, where I made negative videos about Rice Gum, and Rice Gum followed me on Twitter. Apparently he thought we were bros or something. And I expressed to him that I was not interested in that person, because when I expressed I didn't like him, it was genuine. But you have a lot of people who will say they hate me or say they hate other people, and then when actually confronted by that person, they'll be like, oh, I'm actually a fan. And this is frustrating to me, because I have seen many people who claim to be hateful towards me wind up being supportive down.
This is my vegetarian body!